And welcome back, everybody. This is MTG-Throne. It is Sunday, the 29th? Yes, 29th of September. This was pre-release weekend, so bam, bam. These are the pre-release kits. One was from Friday, one from yesterday. And as well, I'll show you what I got, what I built. Just thought I'd share that. Pretty good stuff. Let's see, Friday was here's Fridays. I remember that because of the green packs. I still have the deck sleeved up. What I actually built and played. There's a divider from it. I'm sure you've seen these being opened by now if you watch any type of openings. My tokens, tournament grounds. Here's what I did not play. The Lucky Clover, Moonlit Scavies, a couple of those. Festive Funeral. So I was in black and blue. And you'll see my promos and everything else. These are what I did not play. I had them. Emery just didn't work. I didn't play artifacts. So tiny. Rally for the Thorn, Beloved Princess. And as you can see, this is what I did not play. Linden. The white wasn't bad. The multicolors. Grim Gully. The red. And the green. Once upon a time, heck yeah. That was cool. And then the artifacts. It's the Spyglasser. Creepy art. I mean, I had some decent artifacts, but I just didn't. That's what I did not play. We'll go into my deck. So, Tempting Witch. I will say this provided unexpected value with a food token. And as you can see, pay 2, sacrifice that 2 token. Target player loses 3 life. So I was able to create a few different food tokens. It gets one from when it enters the battlefield. And then I was able to create a couple other ones and just fling them and do 3 damage. So I've probably done, several damage. Queen of Ice was pretty slick because it was tapped down for a turn. And then it, when every combat damage, it tapped that whatever down. So that was pretty good to tap stuff down. My promo was Midnight Clock. I was able to do this twice. So again, this was Friday's pre-release. Yeah, I'll tell you how I did it after we go over the cards. Yeah, so anyway, I was able to do this twice. Does it on every upkeep. You put the counter. When it strikes 12, you shuffle everything together, and you draw 7 cards. Exile this. I was able to do it twice. So not only do you do it every upkeep, you can also pay 3 if you have extra mana, and just put a counter on it. I was able to do that a couple times and get it going. Frogify was valuable. Able to turn something to a 1/1. The Turtle, good blocker. And if you have another non-human, make it unblockable, which I was able to do a couple times. This was okay. Not too much about that. Just I didn't sacrifice many creatures to give him a counter, honestly. Tomb Raider, nice card draw there. 3 mana, flyer. The Ventress Pally. I think I was able to adamant that once or twice. Forever Young. This saved my butt, and I will tell you why when I get to it. Smitten Swordmaster, decent. Wicked Guardian. So if I had the turtle out or something like that, I was able to smack it, not do too much damage because it deals 2 damage. Keep it alive and still draw a card. Magic Mirror. Didn't think I'd ever end up playing it, but I did, and I got it to go off. So you draw a card every upkeep, and you have to draw it. It's not a may. You must draw. You put a counter on it, upkeep, draw. That means however many counters you have. So I almost milled myself twice, but this card, I ended up getting this card, and then I was able to put all my creatures back into my library and save my butt. The Secret Keeper, it's a mill. You can either mill yourself or mill the opponent. So I tried, for sealed, I just wanted to mill them. Hopefully to put their best stuff in their graveyard like right away. It's turn 1. And you get a 0/4. It's another one I used for Wicked Guardian. 4 toughness so I could smack it. Charm Sleep, of course, awesome. This, again, return their best creature, and I was able to sometimes return this or another adventure and do the adventure over again. Awesome, awesome. Removal, great. Drawn in the lock, worked out better than I expected. By filling their graveyard, I was able to either counter or destroy something. Opt, okay, you know how good Opt is. Witch's Cottage. This. Probably my MVP. This is the land, I think. Yep. Festive Funeral, only got to do that once. Yeah, it's all right. And then this was a nice foil. Black Lance Paragon. Nice flash Death Touch Lifelink. And then the alt art adventure animating fairy, which was great. 2 or 3 times I was able to animate my mirror or my clock and make it a 4/4 along with other abilities. So that worked out great. And then this one, like I said, MVP. So basically when you have this out, it whenever someone attacks you or a planeswalker you control, that controller loses 1 life, you gain a life. So when I had this down, which I did almost every game, people were afraid to attack because they didn't want to lose life and for me to gain. So yeah, I would say way better than I expected when I was building it. I was like, oh man, this might not be good. So how did I do? Very well. 3-0. There were 5 rounds, but I dropped after 3-0 because I had to work the next day and I had to get up early and I didn't want to stay any later. So I dropped at 3-0. Yeah, I know it is what it is. So that was Friday. That was Friday's kit. Great day. Cards just synergized well together, better than I ever thought. So, get into yesterday's. So yesterday, let me. Okay. That's the deck. I use red sleeves for those. Okay. Just the tokens. Not bad. My promo, Wicked Wolf, which is a card I really like, and I had planned on putting it in my deck, but just the way it came out, I didn't. And then I bought this from somebody who pulled this. He wanted to sell it. He wanted $30. I was like, sure. I love Garrick. And, well, this Garrick, I don't know much about him other than what I've read or heard, but Haven't played any other sets with him before, so yep, be able to pull. I was able to get this. If I paid too much, oh well, but it's the alt art, and yeah, I liked it. So he pulled it, wanted to sell it, so I got it, and it wasn't in my deck. So lands, I cut that one. Witch's Oven. Probably should have played that more. Crashing. Those were the artifacts, obviously. Black. Ginger root. More red. More black. More red. Tempting Witch. Performed better than I thought. Red and the black. So that's my red and black, right? Quite a few. Well, that's what I played. The gold, Savvy Hunter Suite, Wintermore, onto the white. Not very many. I wanted to kind of do Mardu, but I didn't want to worry about the mana. There's the green. Not too crazy. Because like I said, I wanted to play this, but this didn't really help matters. I mean, it wasn't horrible, but... And the blue. Sweet art. So not much there as far as how I wanted to build it. So what did I build? Here we go. The Tempting Witch. Although I didn't use it half as much as in this deck as I did. The Bucket. If you watched Loading Ready runs pre-release, this was valuable, but I only got to use it a couple times. Searing Barrage, Sweet Removal, the Mine, Emberth Paladin, and there was my pull of the night. Right there, the foil rare alt border alt art Murderous Rider. Love it. Castle, Emberth, Pally, Ginger Brute just for the haste, and as you can see I went Knights because that's just what the deck told me to do. A little Golden Egg, Cauldron's Gift, Knight Dummy, Rimrock, another sweet. Oh, this art is crazy. Fabled Passage, sweet. Again, more Knights. Ayara, Shieldbreaker, Orswone. 'Tis a flesh wound. Monty Python, if you don't know. Again, Dragonfire, Foil Bell the Brawl. So yeah, and another Paragon. So when I was building this, I'm like, oh wow, this is sweet. Man, I got some nice cards. That should go well. So how'd I do? 0-2, and I dropped because again, this one started like an hour later, and I had to get back. Hour drive back home or back to where I stay. And yeah. So yeah, this one was 0-2. I expected it to do well. It did not. Fridays was 3-0. I expected it to do bad, and it did well. That's just how it goes. That's magic. That's why it's a great game. Different every time. The variants. Don't know what you're going to pull. But yeah. So. Oops. I got these stuff. All right. As always, while I'm putting this away, thank you for watching. If you went to your pre-release, I hope you did well. I hope you had great pulls. It was a lot of fun. A lot of fun, just like every other time. But yeah, that's my pre-release weekend story, my kits. And like I said, I hope you had a good one. As always, thank you for watching. May your pulls be awesome. And have a good day.